Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. Today I'm going to talk about a case or a situation I heard about all on YouTube. A lot of people are talking about it. And it involves the arrest of Latausha Nedd, who goes by the name of Empress Sekhmet. So this woman allegedly threatened police online. She has a YouTube channel like this one. And on her channel, she brandished weapons, a gun and a machete, and she threatened to kill police officers. She encouraged people to shoot police officers. And she also encouraged people to take weapons from the police and to take over a police station. So after posting these videos, apparently someone ran to the cops like a snitch, like an informant. And they basically pointed out that she had these YouTube videos. So she's under arrest now, and she's been charged with making terroristic threats. She's been charged with engaging in terroristic actions. She's been charged with criminal solicitation, battery, and cruelty to children. So she faces all these charges. And I don't know about the last two charges with dealing with battery and cruelty to children. All I know is that from hearing the court testimony, she was surprised by those charges. She didn't know anything about them, and she claims that she doesn't have any children that would be abused, and she didn't abuse anyone. So I can't say much about that, but those are the charges that she faces. And I just wanted to spend some time talking about this. First of all, in order to understand this whole situation, we got to understand the context in which we live in this American society. We live in a society that has double standards. We live in a society that judges people not based on what they actually do, not based on the merits. We live in a society that has double standards. We don't live in a society that is blind to race. We all are familiar with the statue of justice, the symbol of justice, where you have a woman with a blindfold on and she has a scale and a sword. In reality, there is no blindfold. The criminal justice system treats black people differently. The criminal justice system is unjust to black people. It has a double standard against black people. Here you have a black woman on YouTube making some outlandish statements. Instead of it just being brushed off as someone making some outlandish extreme statements, this woman is facing jail time. This is a black woman that we're talking about. On the other hand, you have a white man who gets on camera on YouTube and threatens to attack black protesters. Protesters protesting against police brutality. This man gets on camera with a gun and threatens black people. And this is not the first time. I've seen quite a few videos similar to this. But I'll include links to the news story, and I'll include links to the video showing this white man threatening black protesters. This white man encourages white people to attack the protesters, to vandalize their property. But I don't see anyone coming to arrest that white man. He's not under arrest. He's walking around free today. In fact, people look at him as a hero. And even worse than the fact that people don't get arrested for threatening black people is the fact that people don't even get arrested for killing black people. People don't get convicted for killing black people too often. We're all familiar with Trayvon Martin. It took them forever to finally get around to arresting that killer, that monster, George Zimmerman. It took them forever. The only reason why they arrested him is because we were in the streets marching and protesting and demonstrating, and because there was outrage, public outrage, that you had this man kill a black boy and the police wait forever to finally arrest the clown, to finally arrest that devil. So when they finally get around to arresting him and putting him on trial, this man walks. This man gets away with murder. And you want to talk to me about some black woman making some threats on a YouTube video? Are you serious? When white people get away with making threats, when white people get away with killing black people. So this guy, George Zimmerman, kills a black boy, shoots him through the heart. And that monster, George Zimmerman, is celebrated as some kind of hero. People are taking his autographs. People are treating him like a celebrity, posing, taking pictures with this racist bastard. And you want to complain about a black woman making threats on YouTube. Not only did this man kill Trayvon Martin, he taunts Trayvon Martin's family by retweeting a photograph of Trayvon Martin's body. A photograph of his body. And you want to talk about a black woman doing a YouTube video. You want to arrest a black woman doing a YouTube video when you want to arrest that racist cracker, that racist redneck who threatened black people with a gun. They strangled a black man on camera in New York, in Staten Island. Not only did they not arrest the cop, they didn't indict him, they didn't charge him, they didn't try him, they just let him go. Because it's no big deal to kill a black man or woman in this country. Our lives don't mean a damn thing. We had Darren Wilson killed a teenage black male named Michael Brown. Gunned him down. And he walks. And he does interviews justifying his brutality against this young black man. And you want to complain about a black woman doing a damn YouTube video? Are you serious? You want to bring charges against this black woman when you don't even have the fortitude to bring charges against police to kill black people? That's hypocrisy, and that's the nature of this so-called fake democracy that we live in. Black lives don't mean a damn thing. That's why you can threaten black people, you can kill black people, and too often you can get away with it, especially if you're a police officer. If someone was really about violence, if someone really had the means to carry out violence against police, if they were really about that life, they would not get on YouTube broadcasting it for the whole world to know. Only a fool would do something like that. A real soldier who's about that life would just move out and take action. I don't know whether or not this woman is guilty. There's too much information that needs to be found out before someone can make that decision. But it's apparent that the woman didn't have the means to carry out any of these supposed threats. That's apparent, that's obvious. You have black people who just do a tweet and they're under arrest. And you got all these racist people all over YouTube threatening black people, making all kinds of hateful remarks. Their videos not only stay up, but they don't get arrested for anything. And then even when you have black people who threaten other black people day in, day out, 24/7, 365, they don't get arrested for that. Because again, black lives don't mean a damn thing. It's all good if you threaten black people. But the minute you threaten these punk police who kill our people on a daily basis, then there's a problem. And that kind of reminds me of the group NWA. Not too long ago, that movie was out, Straight Outta Compton. Those black men sung about beating black women, shooting and killing their own people. They sung about dealing drugs to their own people. They sung about death and destruction in the black community. And nobody really cared in terms of law enforcement. They couldn't give a rat's ass about black people promoting destruction of their own community. But when those black men said, fuck the police, then there was a problem. Then there was an investigation. Because again, black lives don't mean a damn thing in this country.